Hello everyone, my squad. My name is Ian and I'm back. Seriously, I'm never going to record that on the mornings again because wow, I sounded really tired and my mind was foggy, but now I'm awake and yeah, and those impressions were pretty bad. So, today, well, probably I'm cringy, but I have no idea. Whatever, actually, not whatever. Tell me what you think, please. You don't have to, but I would like to know. So, I'm rambling here, but that does not matter. So, what we are going to do here is that I'm going to show you my setup for this dual sorceress. Now, this is my setup at the moment, which is really strong. Why? First of all, 3 tiers by 1 turn. When I get Ariel, I'll use her up until this month ends, because when this month ends I'll put a cost 1 on him and then he'll be better. But I'll still use Ariel, like for example, on my Divine Rose I use her because of the 1.9 multiplier. So for example in Olympia I'll use Sebastian, in 3 Wishes I'll use Ariel, in Lady Luck I have no idea. Because on Ariel I'm going to put in a defense boost 2 or 3, probably 2. And that's what's going to happen. On Starlight I'm going to put Ariel here first. This is just so that the damage output is bigger, especially on raid bosses it works pretty well. So, this is my setup for Olympia. I was rambling, sorry. I always ramble in my videos, I just noticed that. So, 3 tiers of general defense, which is a lot. 1 tier and up by 1 tier of PSM strength up, and 1 tier of PSM strength down by 2 tiers, which is really good. She raises it by 1 more tier for 2 turns, and he lowers the enemy by 1 tier for 2 turns. Which basically means that on the second turn, with the effects of these 3 medals, I will have a +3 general attack up, general PSM attack up, and PSM defense down. Sora is the main damage dealer besides Squall, and for a friend I'm bringing Sergi, I don't know, 79% gilded, 1000 chipped, Marluxia A with attack boost 2 max. So, he's going to be doing a lot of damage. These last 3 medals will be the main hitters. So, I've already talked about just the strategy took 3 minutes, so I'm going to put in the description a jump cut. So, here we go. So we start off by buffing with Sebastian, obviously. Then we do these. I don't need to keep narrating what's happening. But okay, so what could we talk about? Tomorrow's update. Okay, so I always see what Japan has to offer, right? I always see the Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key Japan videos. And based on what they showed today, on the update that they had today, tomorrow we will be getting a Lux party ranking, and it will be the I don't know zodiac signs. I mean, I know that I'm lying, but it's like I don't really care. It's just there for me. So tomorrow we'll be getting that, and the charity earring will have a what's it called? A item drop perk of +3, and since it is a Lux Rankings week, they got a raid boss which has 4 raid boards, which with all of them with coins, and this and in what the cool thing about that is that the male and female boards have a clothing piece which has a skill perk of +3. I sincerely hope it's like a necklace or a cape or something like that, because if it's not, then it's not going to help, because in this clothing that I have right now, the hat is a skill perk of +3 and the bell is a skill perk of +3. So if it's like a cape or something like that, then I can have a skill perk of +9 and all free to play players, because this hat and this bell come with the leveling up avatar boards. So I use the Devious Duke hat and the Snowy Bear bell, which is, and I think that they should give us more skill perks, because skill perks are, well, they help us with our skills, but skills are obviously really important. Depending on them, you depend on them to do a certain amount of damage, on restoring your special attack gauge. You depend on skills in this game to survive. Because, for example, imagine if you are going against a level 400 enemy and there were no skills, but his strength would be the same. We wouldn't be able to defeat the enemy, because defense boost wouldn't exist. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this metaphor here, but skill perk is something really important, and I'm glad that they're going to add an avatar board, a free avatar board, just depends on how many times you kill the raid boss, to defeat, to give to all players. Why am I stuttering and not knowing what to speak? I hate it when this happens. Okay, let's keep on talking about what's happening in the game right now. 3 million damage with this setup. So I start out with this setup to defeat all the points and to deal loads of damage with Marluxia A. And this load game, please. Okay. And then, as you can see, he has 2 million HP left, right? Well, I take out that remaining HP with this setup right here on Divine Rose. Now, unfortunately, to achieve maximum damage with these two medals, I have to bring in this Chibi Sephiroth, World of Final Fantasy Sephiroth, which is boosted. It still doesn't have 1000 chips, but no problem. 2 dots and then attack boost 3. Because he lowers the PSM defense, which means that with these 3 combined, I can do much more damage. Seriously, you see how much damage Larcene B does. I was impressed the first time because it was like, holy crap, how does one do so much damage within, seriously, one hit of hers could defeat a lot of enemies in story quests and whatnot, like in one hit. But you'll see, because Larcene BOP. But it's like, it's funny, now I see 2 million HP with this World of Final Fantasy medals, and I'm like, 2 million HP. Okay, so as you saw, Donald was doing 14,000 damage per hit, and he's neutral. Larcene B will do 29, 22, still not 29. But if I'm I'm saying 29, but it's still. Why am I stirring so much? It's like I'm scared of something. I'm not. Okay, let's keep on talking. I gotta raise myself up. I gotta do stuff. Okay, so I said 29,000 because that's one of the many damages that she can have, because her damage varies depending on the PS. 21,000. Okay, so this is the maximum that my Donald will do, 21,000 per hit. Now take a look at Larcene. 31,000 damage per hit. Isn't that OP? Like, seriously. If any of you guys have a Gilded Larcene B at 100%, with whatever skill she has, I would suggest Attack Boost 2 Max, because that skill is amazing. But try to do something similar to me, in which you can raise your PSM strength by 3 tiers, lower the enemy's PSM defense by 3 tiers, and raise your general strength by 3 tiers, which a lot of you probably have already done because of Sebastian. But to 253,000 in 3 turns. The medals that we are getting right now are really, really strong. I don't have enough damage to do this level 19 Dual Sorceress within the first try on my Olympia. Not yet, I may have, but it's still really strong what we're getting. It's not as strong obviously as the pay-to-play players, but it's really strong. We can do the same challenges as them. So on this level 20 I'm going to just tap, probably, and I'm going to let my party get the chips and dales too. But that's enough for this video. My cell phone is telling me that I don't have much time left because memory. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and as always, I hope you have a good day. May the raid boss killing be fun for the next few years. Munchkin Kill probably won't last years, probably like 2 or 3. But yeah.